The room is silent. Bright white lights. Flashing cameras. A long mirror. Grace stands in front of it in a golden designer dress. She is rich, famous on social media, and she knows it. Next to her, a young tailor named Eli is fixing the last stitch near her waist. His hands are careful. His shirt is old. There's a small tear on his sleeve. Grace looks at his reflection and laughs. Grace, loudly, "Don't pull it too much, okay? Your cheap hands might break it." Everyone in the room hears it. The other workers freeze. Eli's fingers stop for a second. Eli whispers, "Sorry, ma'am. I'm almost done." Grace rolls her eyes. "Grace, you're always almost done. Slow, useless. I don't know why Mr. Carter keeps people like you in my fitting room." She suddenly pulls her phone out. "Grace, actually, wait. This will make a funny story for my followers." She turns on her camera. "Grace," fake laugh. "Guys, look at this. This is a tailor who almost ruined my show dress. Can you believe people like this touch $15,000 gowns?" She points a camera at Eli's face. He looks down, ashamed, his eyes full of tears. "If you were in Eli's place, what would you do?" Grace posts the story with a smile. She has no idea. The same Runway show she is bragging about will bring her instant karma. The boutique is in a rich part of the city. Glass walls, marble floor, golden frames. Outside, cars are big and shiny. Inside, the workers move quietly like shadows. Eli sits at a small table at the back. His sewing machine is old but clean. There are bandages on two of his fingers. He has been working since morning. On his phone, there is one unread message from his little sister. "Bye, did you eat lunch? Doctor said Mom needs medicine today." He has not opened it yet. He has no money to answer. Mr. Carter, the owner, walks in with fast steps. "Mr. Carter, Eli, Grace is here for her final fitting. Make sure the dress sits perfect on her. This show is important. She is the face of my brand." Eli nods. Eli softly, "Yes, sir. I will do my best." A few minutes later, Grace enters like she owns the world. High heels, expensive perfume. Her friend Mia follows behind with a camera, ready to record everything. Grace, "Ugh, this place still smells like old fabric." Mia laughs. "Is a tailor shop, Grace." Grace, "Yes, but it's my show. I want perfection." Mr. Carter smiles nervously. Mr. Carter, "Of course, Grace. Eli has done the final work on your dress. You'll love it." Grace steps into the trial room, changes, and comes out in the golden dress. It fits her shape perfectly. The embroidery catches the light like tiny stars. Everyone's eyes widen. Even Grace looks impressed for a second. Then she hides it. Grace cold. It's okay, but I feel a little tight here." She presses her hand on her waist. "Mr. Carter, Eli, check it." Eli comes forward, his hand shaking. He checks the seam carefully. "Eli, ma'am, it's perfect. But if you want, I can open a half an inch." Grace suddenly snaps. Grace, loud, "Did you just argue with me?" The whole room goes silent. Eli panicking. "No, ma'am. I was just explaining." Grace, "You people always explain, but never accept your mistakes." She steps back, looks at his clothes, his torn sleeve. Grace, mocking, "Tell me something, Eli. How much do you even earn? Can you afford even one button from this dress?" A few workers look away. One cleaner bites his lip, angry but scared. Eli's face turns red. His eyes fill with tears, but he blinks fast and looks down. Eli whisper, "I'm sorry." Grace is not done. "Grace, you should be. If this dress doesn't look perfect tomorrow on the runway, I will make sure you never work in the city again. I'll tell every designer, every brand, everyone." Her words cut deeper than scissors. Mia, still filming, whispers, "Grace, this is kind of harsh." Grace, relax. People love drama. My followers will eat this up. She lifts her phone and records again. Grace fakes sweet voice. "Guys, this is what I go through." Tailors with shaky hands and village brains. Eli's lips tremble. A single tear falls on the gold fabric as he adjusts the hem. Mia zooms in without thinking. In Eli's mind, one thought repeats. I just wanted to give my mom a good life. When Grace leaves, laughing, the room finally breathes. The cleaner, Daniel, walks up to Eli and puts a hand on his shoulder. Daniel, don't listen to her, brother. We know who really makes the magic here. Eli gives a tiny smile, but his eyes are empty. Mr. Carter stands near the door, watching. He saw everything, but he stayed silent. He looks at Eli. Mr. Carter softly. Eli, I'm sorry about how she spoke to you. Just finish the final stitches. We can't lose this show. Eli nods, but inside he feels small and invisible. As the lights turn off that night, Eli stays alone in the studio, stitching, fixing, rechecking. His phone lights up again. His sister. Bye. Mom is asking when he'll come home. Eli whispers to himself. After the show, everything will be better. I will ask Mr. Carter for a raise. I have to. He has no idea that somewhere on the internet, Grace's cruel video of him is already getting views and angry comments. And tomorrow, the Runway will also see that same cruelty. The show day is coming. Grace is ready to shine. Eli is ready to hide in the shadows. But someone else is already watching and recording. The next day, the backstage area of the fashion show is chaos. Models rush in and out. Makeup artists shout names. Lights flash. Music test play. Grace walks in wearing a white silk robe, sunglasses on, as if she is a star of a movie. Grace to Mia. Today, all cameras are mine. I want every angle, okay? Mia, nervous. Okay, but Grace, about that story you posted yesterday. People are commenting. Some are angry. Grace shrugs. Grace, haters are everywhere. Views are views. They'll forget in 2 days. Mia bites her lip, not sure. Near the corner, Eli stands by a small table with needle, thread, and pins. His eyes are red from no sleep, but the golden dress in front of him looks perfect. He touches it once more like it is his child. Eli in his heart, please don't tear. Please don't fail me today. Mr. Carter rushes over. Mr. Carter, is Grace's dress done? Eli, yes, sir. I checked every seam twice. Mr. Carter, good. If this show goes well, we might get that international deal. I'll talk to you after. He pats Eli's shoulder quickly and walks away. Grace comes out of makeup, her face glowing, hair curled perfectly. Grace, where's my dress? I don't have all day. Eli holds out carefully. Grace touches the fabric. Grace, finally looks expensive enough for me. She puts it on with the help of 2 helpers. Eli stands behind, making sure the zip closes smoothly. But as he zips up, Grace suddenly jerks. Grace, ow! Are you trying to stab me with that zip? Be gentle or I swear. Eli, sorry, ma'am. It's just a tight fit. Maybe you should walk a little slower on the ramp so... Grace spins around. Grace, did you just suggest how I should walk? Who do you think you are? I know how to walk. I have done 20 shows. Her voice is sharp. Some people turn to look. Grace continues louder. If this dress opens on stage, remember, it will be your fault. And I'll destroy your whole career. She presses a finger into his chest. Eli steps back, heartbeat fast. Mia watches from the side, worried. She looks at Eli with soft eyes. Mia, quietly, Eli, I'm sorry about yesterday. Eli shakes his head. Eli, it's okay, miss. I am used to it. But inside, he is not okay. Someone else is also watching from the backstage corner. A young tech guy, recording clips for the big screen montage. He has seen Grace's viral story of Eli. He recognizes his face. Tech guy whispers to another, isn't it the same Tailor from her video? Man, she was so rude. The other replies, yeah, people were saying she went too far. The music gets louder. The show manager shouts, everyone, places. First model in 30 seconds. Models line up. The golden dress is last. Grace is the final showstopper. Mr. Carter walks up to Eli. Mr. Carter, Stand near the curtain. If anything small tears, you'll have 10 seconds to fix it. No mistakes today, okay? Eli nods, his hands already sweating. From behind the curtain, he watches the show. Dresses he made with his own hands shine under the runway lights. But no one in the crowd knows his name. As the second-last model walks, the manager whispers into Mike, "Get Grace ready." She walks in 2 minutes. Grace stands straight, chin high. Grace to herself, "This is my moment. Brand will fight for me after today." She glances at Eli. "Grace, you don't stand too close. I don't want you in any of my photos." Eli steps back. His heart is beating so hard he can hear it. The music changes. The lights dim. Announcer, "And now, our final look of the night, the golden flame gown worn by our special guest, Grace Weston." Everyone claps. Phone cameras rise like a sea of small stars. Grace breathes in, puts on her best fake smile, and steps onto the runway. Her dress shines. Each step is slow, confident. People gasp. Backstage, Eli watches until his eyes catch something terrifying. A tiny line near the back zip, pulling, stretching. The seam is starting to split. On the biggest night of her career, in front of hundreds of people and thousands watching online, Grace's perfect dress is about to betray her. At first, it is just a small sound, a soft TKK near the zip. Grace does not hear it. The crowd only sees a glowing dress and a bright smile. Eli hears it. His body goes cold. Eli whisper, "No, no, please." He grabs his emergency kit and moves closer to the edge of the runway, staying low so cameras don't catch him. Grace turns at the end of the runway, posing for photographers. She puts a hand on her hip, pushes her shoulders back. The seam pulls harder. Under the loud music, Eli hears another small rip. He looks at the big screen above. The camera is zoomed in on Grace's back. The golden thread is straining. If it breaks here, in front of everyone, she will be destroyed. Eli's mind races. She insulted me. She threatened me. She made the world laugh at me. If I do nothing, it will be her karma. For 1 second, he just watches. Then his mother's face comes in his mind. Her words from long ago. "Eli, never become cruel just because others are cruel. Your hands create beauty. Let your heart stay kind." Eli closes his eyes for half a second, then makes his choice. He runs. The manager shouts, "Hey, where are you going?" Eli ignores him. Grace is now walking back, halfway on the runway. The crowd is clapping. Some cameras show the close-up of the back seam. In the front row, a child points at the screen. Child loud, "Mom, look, her dress is opening." Some people see it. A few phones start recording more carefully. Grace feels a sudden coolness on her back. She freezes for a second. Grace whispering, "No, no, not now." She tries to keep walking like nothing is wrong, but panic shakes her steps. Then, out of nowhere, a shadow appears beside her. It's Eli. He walks straight onto the runway, his eyes serious, sewing kit in hand. The crowd gasps. Something is part of the show. Mia, backstage, covers her mouth. "Oh my God!" Photographers move aside as Eli reaches Grace. He speaks softly, but the mic near her neck catches it. "Eli, don't move. The zip is almost open." Grace's cheeks burn. Her pride fights with her fear. "Grace," teeth clenched, "get off the stage. You're ruining my walk." Eli calm, "If I walk away now, you will lose more than your walk." For the first time, Grace hears the strength in his voice. He kneels behind her, using his body to cover her back, and starts to work fast. His hands move like lightning, sewing, pinning, tightening the fabric. The music continues, but the whole hall is watching the strange scene. On the big screen, the camera zooms in. The audience sees Eli's face, focused and full of care. Someone in the crowd whispers, "Wait, that's the Tailor from her viral story." Another, "Isn't he the one she insulted? Why is he helping her?" On social media, people are already screen recording. Mia, with tears in her eyes, picks up her phone and begins to film too. But this time, She points it at Eli with respect. Grace stands stiff, eyes full of shame. For the first time, she feels small. Her throat is tight. Grace, choking. Why are you doing this? Eli doesn't look up. Eli, because my job is to protect my work. And my work is on you. The last pin goes in. He pats the fabric. Eli, okay, you're safe now. Go. Finish your walk. He steps back, ready to leave the runway. The crowd starts clapping again. This time, it is louder. Some people stand up. Grace walks to the end. But her steps are different now. No more fake pride. No more empty smile. She turns, looks at the audience, then back at Eli standing near the side. On the big screen above, something new appears. The tech guy backstage had made a last-minute decision. Instead of the usual brand video, a clip starts playing, Grace's own story from yesterday. Her voice echoes through the hall. Can you believe people like this touch $15,000 gowns? The video shows Eli's tear-filled eyes, her mocking words, her laugh. Gasps fill the air. Then the screen switches back to the live feed. Eli on stage, who just saved her from total shame. The contrast hits like a slap. People start booing. But not at Eli. Audience member, shame on her. Another, he saved you after all that? Mia stops filming and looks at Grace, guilt on her face. She never meant for it to go this far. Mr. Carter holds his head in his hands. Shocked. He didn't know about the video. Grace stands frozen in the spotlight. Her face is white. For the first time, her fame, money, and followers cannot protect her. She feels naked, not in her body, but in her heart. After the show, backstage is buzzing. Some workers go to Eli, patting his back. Daniel, the cleaner. Brother, today the whole world saw who you really are. Mr. Carter walks up, his voice shaky. Mr. Carter, Eli, I owe you an apology. You didn't just save the dress. You saved my show, my company's name. He looks at Grace, who is sitting in a chair, shaking, mascara running down with tears. Mr. Carter, firm. Grace, what you did to him was cruel, and it went public. Our brand can't support this behavior. Grace sobs. Grace, please, it was just a joke. I didn't mean. Mr. Carter cuts her off. Mr. Carter, from today, you are no longer our brand ambassador. Grace's heart drops. Her dream, her status, her image, all slipping away in one sentence. She looks at Eli. Grace, voice breaking, please, say something, help me. Eli looks at her, hurt still in his eyes, but also kindness. Eli gently, when you had power, you used it to make me feel less than human. Today, I had a little power too, and I used it to protect you, not because you deserved it, but because I don't want to become like you. His words cut deeper than anything she has heard. Tears fall down her cheeks. Grace whisper, I'm sorry, Eli. I was arrogant. I forgot that behind every dress, there's a person. Please forgive me. The room is quiet. Everyone is watching. Eli sighs. Eli, I forgive you, but you must learn from this. Use your camera to lift people, not crush them. Mr. Carter clears his throat. Mr. Carter, Eli, I want you to be our head designer for the next collection. Your work, your heart, that's what this brand needs. Eli's eyes widen. His hands tremble. Eli, sir, I head designer? Me? Mr. Carter smiles. Mr. Carter, yes, you earned it. And don't argue with me this time. Daniel laughs and claps. Mia smiles with tears, quickly messaging the team. Post a video of Eli helping Grace. Title it, The Tailor with the Biggest Heart. That night, a new video goes viral. Not of a rich woman mocking a poor worker, but of a poor tailor saving the same woman who hurt him. Millions of people watch. Comments flood in. This is real class. Money can't buy a heart like Eli's. Grace needed this lesson. At home, Eli's sister shows her mother the video on an old phone. Mom, eyes wet? That's my son. Eli finally walks in, tired but smiling. His sister runs to him. Sister, bye. You are famous. And they said you got a promotion. Eli nods, tears in his eyes. Eli, yes, maybe now we can buy your school books on time. And better medicine for Mom. His mother holds his hand. Mom, softly, you see? Kindness always comes back. Maybe late, but it comes. Sometimes, people with money think they're above everyone. They use their power to insult, to humiliate, to laugh at those who earn less. But true class is not in the price of your dress. It is in how you treat the hands that made it. Karma always watches. One day, the camera that you use to shame someone may turn back and show the world who you really are. If you were in Eli's place, would you still help the person who hurt you? Thinking,